Hello, hello, yogis, and welcome to our Tuesday Awaken Kundalini practice. For today's class, we are focusing on building presence and really getting clear on what presence really means and utilizing the breath to bring that presence into our practice and even more so into our life. My name is Jill Enteknap, and I'm the lead trainer and founder of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio, and I am really happy to have you here with me. So for our Kundalini practice, we open with an opening chant, and that opening chant is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, which means I bow to the teacher within, I bow to the wisdom within. And as we move through our Kundalini practice, that is what we're doing. We're connecting to that inner wisdom, that inner knowing, that inner knowledge. This is a form of yoga that creates transformation in our spiritual, our emotional, and our physical self. So let's open up with our opening chant. Again, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And if you want to skip it, you don't have to say it out loud. If you want to say it out loud, I encourage you to. We'll start by rubbing our palms together and getting nice and present to the energy that we have the power, the ability to create. As we feel into the heat that's created through the palms, get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. And start to become aware of your breath, feeling that inhale, expand, and exhale, release. The breath is one of the greatest tools that we have to build presence in our life, in each moment of each day. So stay connected to that breath, and we will use it as we move through today's practice. Let's bring the thumbs together, tuck them into the sternum, take a deep breath in, lengthen from the tailbone through the crown of the head, open mouth, exhale, let that go. And again, deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. And again, deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. Let's chant, deep breath in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Taking a moment to bow to our practice, to honor our practice, to get present and draw that awareness inward. Take a couple more full breaths here, feeling the inhale expand and the exhale release. And flutter your eyes open. Let's bring the hands onto the knees and open with our Siri Om. Inhale as you bring the chest forward and exhale as you round the spine back. I invite you to close down your eyes here and see if you can keep the chin parallel to the floor as you focus this movement through the thoracic spine, through the main part of the spine, and find that full range of motion where you come all the way over to the right and all the way over to the left, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Whenever we're connected to the breath, We're connected to the living moment, to the present moment. Inhale forward and exhale back. Trusting the rhythm in your body, trusting the rhythm of your breath. And come through center. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. And let's change direction of the body. Change direction of that circular motion, finding that full range to the right and full range to the left. Keep the breath steady. Inhale forward and exhale back. And let's come back through center. Inhale, get nice and tall. And exhale, release. Take a couple more deep breaths here. Now we're going to lift the arms up and inhale as you reach up and exhale as you come down. Now you can reach and pull, link your breath to your movement. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. You have the option to close down the eyes and keep this breath strong and steady. Do one more inhale up and exhale. Bring the hands down through the aura, through the energy field. Let them plant palms facing down on top of the knees. Close down the eyes and stay connected to your breath. Noticing what that movement created in the body, getting present to the energy, getting present to any sensation. See if you can allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears and relax the jaw. Flutter your eyes open. Take a moment, look down and notice which leg is on the top and which leg is on the bottom. And let's just switch out that seated position, bringing the opposite leg to the top and the opposite leg to the bottom. And know that no matter what it is, it's okay. And know that If it feels a little awkward to go in the opposite position, that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with feeling a little bit of awkward, especially when we're changing habitual patterns in our body. We will naturally come into what feels more comfortable, so we're going to switch that out. Let's bring the hands onto the knees and extend the arms straight. And then inhale, bring the chest forward, and exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, bring the chest forward, and exhale, round the spine back. And once again, close down your eyes and just really trust in the movement of your body. Arching and rounding, getting the cerebral spinal fluid moving throughout the spine. This fluid contains nutrients and it travels from the brain down into the spine, down the spine, and back up. Inhale, get nice and tall. Let's activate Mula Bandha here as we squeeze up and in and suspend the breath as we get nice and tall. Suspend, suspend, suspend. Exhale, let the lower part of the body relax, and let's take a few deep breaths. Flutter your eyes open, and we're going to extend the legs out. As you extend the legs, take a moment and just kind of pedal out those legs. And then get nice and tall on the sit bones, tall through the spine. Take your yogi peace fingers, your pointer and middle finger, wrap them around your big toes. Now, if that isn't accessible, you can always have your hands on your shins. But what we're going to do is we're going to inhale as we lengthen and exhale as we fold. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Your eyes can be closed, which I recommend. And your gaze can be at your third eye point as you lift and lower. Let's inhale, lift, exhale, lower, pause. Pause into this forward fold, feeling into that length and space through the back line of the body. Take a couple deep breaths in that forward fold to whatever extent feels right in your body. Let's bring the torso back through center, flip the palms, palm facing down on the thighs, and take a few deep breaths. If or when the mind wanders, draw your awareness back to your breath. This is how we practice presence. We practice our breath awareness within our class, within our Kriya, so that it's easier for us to access our breath awareness, and our presence when we're off of our mat. We're going to plant the hands behind us, slightly lean back, point with the toes, lift with the hips, and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And I really want you to squeeze with the glutes as you lift. Squeeze, lower. Squeeze, lower. Breath awareness is there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Let's do 5 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's hold this one at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Press, press, press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the hips come down. Torso comes through center. Take a moment. Clasp the hands together. Roll out the wrists. And let those hands come down. Let's take the right leg, tuck it in nice and close. Get your upper body in toward that leg as much as you can. Left leg stays extended, and we're just going to breathe here. Come to a natural rhythm of breath, squeezing that leg in, staying nice and tall. Now, with that extended leg, we're going to lift and lower 10 times. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that leg come down. Take the right leg over top of the left, and let's twist to the right side. Draw that right shoulder back. Right hand can come back. Gaze back, look back. Deep breaths. Come back through center. Take that right leg, extend it out long. Left leg tucks in, plant that foot down. Shimmy the upper body toward the lower body. Use the hands to draw that knee in. Right leg stays extended. We'll stay straight forward, straight up for a few breaths. See if you can really let that left foot rest into the floor. Right toes can be engaged, or you can let that foot relax. You decide. And then let's lift that extended right leg 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it come down. Take that left leg, over top of the right. Inhale, get nice and tall. And then exhale, let's twist. Draw the left shoulder back, look back, gaze back, deep breaths. Let the breath be the focal point. Come back through center, extend that leg out, get nice and tall, and let's take a few deep breaths at neutral. Really check in that you're on those sit bones, spine is nice and straight, lengthen through the crown of the head. And let's shift back into our seated position, into those sit bones. Arms come out like cactus. And we're going to add in a twist. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Imagine that you're picking up air on one side and dropping it off on the other. You decide what that pace is for you. Spread your fingers wide, really engage through the arms. I encourage you here to close down your eyes if they're not already, and just really trust in this movement in the body. Trust the breath. Come through center. Inhale, arms up, activate Mula Bandha, squeeze up and in. Practice out the arms on that exhale. We're going to change direction of the breath. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Engage through those fingers. Stay strong through the arms. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Stay consistent. We're almost there. Inhale through center. Arms reach straight up. Clasp the fingers together. Pointers point. Bring those arms down through that energy field. Let's take a moment and press the palms at heart center and take a few deep breaths. Flutter your eyes open. Let's make our way down onto our backs for our final resting pose. As you come down, it might feel good to draw the knees in toward the chest, gently rock side to side. It might feel good to kind of pedal out those legs. And as you come down, let's bring one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the belly, and take a few rounds of deep breath as we settle in for stillness. Maybe you link the chant Sat Nam to your breath, inhaling Sat and exhaling Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my essence. I am one with truth. Stay connected to your breath here. Presence can be tricky, especially if you're a planner, if you're a goal setter, if you're someone who wants to achieve. Because as we spend time planning for the future, sometimes our presence passes us by. So it's really important that even as a planner, you create the time and the space and the intent to be here now, to be in this present moment and to enjoy the journey. I know it's cliche, but give yourself permission to be in the moment and enjoy each step of the way. Let's draw the knees in toward the chest. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of the legs and rock yourself up into a seated position where we began. As we come into our closing, which is the long time sun blessing, and one long Satnam. Once again, Satnam means truth is my essence. I am one with truth. We'll start with the long time sun blessing. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Take a deep breath in. Sun. Nam. Thank you so much for being here today, for sharing in this space, for sharing in this presence and this practice. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. If you enjoyed this practice, please feel free to subscribe, to favorite, to like, to save, to share. I believe that we all can use more presence in our lives. Until we meet again, may your light be your guide.